About Time with Rashawn's About Time Boxing, aka Mr. Trill 100 Mil. What's up to my About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang? Thank you to every single one of y'all who has been taking out the time to watch the videos, like the videos, share the videos, and leave the comments. If you have not already subscribed to the channel and you're watching this video or any of my videos for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Please encourage others to subscribe to the channel. Pass the word about Rashawn's About Time Boxing. Don't forget to hit that notification button to stay up on the latest. Before I jump into this video, again, I want to say shout out to Team Ennis, my guy Farah Ennis, Derek Pooh Ennis, you know, Boots Ennis, Team Ennis, for lacing me with this JBE hoodie. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all trying to get y'all's, you can get at Pooh Ennis on Instagram at baldheadpooski, and you can get at Farah Ennis at Farah Ennis 1818 or Farah 1818, and just, you know, tell them Rashawn's About Time Boxing referred y'all for those hoodies. Oh yeah, and I want to tell my son, little Rashawn, I love you. You know, my son, he watched my videos. So I just want to tell my son, I love you, buddy. All right, so January 7th, Showtime pay-per-view. Javonte Tank Davis versus Hector Garcia. Now, we know Tank is 27-0 with 25 knockouts. Hector Garcia is 16-0 with 10 knockouts, but he has 3 no contests. 3 no contests. Now, I can see some fighters have 1 no contest. You know, you don't know what, you know, but 3 no contests. So 3 separate fights with 3 no contests. So I'm pretty sure that has something to do with, you know, him maybe being a little dirty sometimes or whatever. I don't know if that's a concern for Javonte Davis, you know, and his team, but I'm pretty sure they going to, you know, prepare, you know, for anything that Hector Garcia, you know, can bring to the ring. Now, some people really think that this guy got a chance because of, you know, what he did to Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert, by the way, is the biggest name on his resume. Chris Colbert is the biggest name on his resume. When you look at Tank, you got Rolly Romero, you got Mario Barrios, you got Leo Santa Cruz, you got Isaac Cruz. People can say what they want, but ever since he fought Tank and the guy he fought after Tank, he knocked him out. Everybody putting Isaac up there with everybody else, so you put him up there. Gamboa, let me see, Gamboa, I'm missing somebody else, and Jose Pedraza. And I don't care what nobody say. People can say, oh man, you can't put Jose Pedraza down there. Yeah, I'm putting Jose Pedraza down there. You know why? Because when Lomachenko fought Jose Pedraza and went the distance with him, Loma was great. Tank fought Pedraza and knocked him out. And people still talking about, oh, well, you know, still got to see how he do against, you know, better competition. But nobody said that about Loma. So, yeah, I'm putting Jose Pedraza down there. And now, mind you, Hector Garcia, his last three, I believe, was by, his last 3 wins was by unanimous decision. Now, Tank's last 17, with the exception of Isaac Cruz, but his last 17 was by knockout. So what does that tell you? This kid is a knockout artist. 27-0 with 25 knockouts. That's over 80% knockout ratio. And Hector Garcia's camp, they not shy about their game plan. They call him the android or something like that is his nickname. So it's the android meets the tank. So if an android comes forward for a force meeting with a tank, who you think gonna win that battle? Tank is gonna steamroll right over the android. Now, when you're looking at this fight, and if you're trying to break it down like in terms of skill, and I've always said this, see, Javonte Davis does not get credit for his boxing ability, but this kid really can box. And I said that before. And I said he don't get credit for it because people are just watching his fights and they only see what he does when the knockout comes. They watch the fight and they wait for the knockout. But again, like I always said, nobody pays attention to the skill that he displays that leads up to the knockout. And if you look at, and if y'all seen Hector Garcia fight, Hector Garcia can't fight in the middle of the ring. He can't. And he has to come forward because he can't fight backing up. And he comes to pressure you to get you against the ropes. And when he gets you against the ropes, that's when he just try to fire off on you. He try to fire off on you. And just try to, win the round with just throwing the flurry of punches. Pitter pat, whatever you want to call it. But Tank is smarter than that. And this is no insult to Chris Colbert at all. But Javonte Davis is far from a Chris Colbert. In every aspect of the game. Every aspect of it. Ring IQ, skill set. The whole aspect of it. And in my opinion, I'm not saying that, Hector Garcia is not showing up to fight. Of course, he, did what he did with Chris Colbert, on, 19 days notice or something like that. So it was, a little less than a month that he had, to prepare for it. But I've always said, if you are a professional fighter, you should always stay in shape and be ready so you don't have to get ready. So realistically, I'm not surprised that he beat Chris Colbert because people making it seem like he took the fight on. Same thing with Ugas when he fought Pacquiao, took the fight on, 2 weeks notice or whatever the situation was. But if you're a pro, you stay in the ring. Just like, Jaron Ennis, said in the interview he did with Steven Jackson. Said, I can't let these guys get one up on me. He said, I stay in the gym. I stay ready because you never know when you're going to get that call. And that's called being a consummate professional. So if Hector Garcia considers himself a consummate professional, then he's supposed to stay ready. And if you in the gym constantly training, you should be training with different styles so you can get different looks, different sizes for power, speed, power and speed, all these different things. Reflex, all that. You should be training for those things. You should always be ready. But people making it seem like he was just sitting on the couch watching TV doing nothing and they got the call. And then I got 19 days to train for this fight. Pretty sure he was already in the gym training, staying fit. Pretty sure he was. So, like I said, I'm not giving him no extra points for taking a fight on 19 days, notice and then beating Chris Colbert. He was the better fighter that night. He should have been ready. You're a professional fighter. And I don't expect nothing less from him January 7th. I expect him to come in there, but he's going to come in there and he's going to do what he do in all his fights. He's going to come in. He's going to come forward. That's what he does. He's going to come in. He's going to come forward. Keep coming forward. Keep coming forward. but he's not going to walk Javonte Davis down. 2 reasons. Well, 2 of many, in my opinion. 1, he don't have the power. 2, he don't have the skill set. And we know that 1 punch can change the dynamic of a fight. We know that. 5 pounds of pressure, boom, you knock somebody out. We know that. But Javonte Davis is not just an average nobody either. So if you going after that with Tank, you really got to go get that. And I just don't think that his skill level, his mindset can be there. I'm not questioning his mindset can be there. But what his mindset is and what his skill level will allow him to produce on the night of the fight is something completely different. And Tank is just that skilled. He's just that good. A lot of y'all don't give him credit for his boxing ability. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Because this kid really can box. He can box, for real. He really can box. And y'all gonna see. And then after he displayed his skill, then y'all gonna see that KO come. But most of y'all not even gonna be able to talk about what he displayed up into the knockout, because y'all just gonna watch the fight in hopes of seeing a knockout. And then if the fight happens to go 12 rounds, then y'all gonna just try to, dog him out. Like y'all did when he fought Isaac Cruz. See, that was a fight where he displayed his boxing ability, but nobody saw that. And you know why they didn't give him credit for that win? Because he didn't knock Isaac Cruz out. That's how you know people just be watching his fights, just waiting for the knockout, instead of paying attention to the sweet science, the skill that he displayed before the knockout come. Pay attention to that. The knockout come, good. But if you really love boxing and you're a fan of the sport, you take it all in. Not just one part, one aspect of it, one piece of it. You take it all in. Because I do. I don't care what none of y'all say. Javonte Davis is an excellent boxer. Excellent boxer. He has great in-ring situational awareness. He's aware of where he's moving, where his back is at all times. And he can make his opposition, when they trying to walk, he can make them turn. He, turn them. He's aware of what's going on at all times. But hopefully, come January 7th, he can make some more of y'all some believers. Because those of y'all who believe that Hector Garcia can knock Tank out, or can outbox Javonte Davis, crazy. He beat Chris Colbert. But Chris Colbert, again, and this is by no means is this any insult or disrespect to Chris Colbert. I like Chris Colbert. But Chris Colbert is not a Javonte Davis. It's not. Whole different level, whole different skill set, whole different mindset, whole different type of animal. But y'all drop the comments in the comment section below, and y'all let me know. Let me know what y'all think, how y'all feel about this whole thing. Do y'all really think? And I mean, be honest about it, because like I said, we can be honest, keep it respectful. How many of y'all really feel like Hector Garcia really got a shot at beating Tank? Honestly. The fight I'm looking forward to is Tank and Ryan Garcia. But that's a whole nother segment from Rashawn's About Time Boxing. Whole nother segment. But y'all let me know what y'all think. January 7th, Showtime pay-per-view extravaganza. Don't Miss it. Javonte Davis versus Hector Garcia. Javonte Tank Davis against the android, I think he called himself. Or something like that. It's the android or something like that. Hector Garcia. But like I said, I don't see this guy. You know. He would have to really, really be able to frustrate Javonte Davis. Frustrating. Not making mad. Frustrating somebody and making somebody mad, two different things. Tank get mad, that's your ass. Tank get mad, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Whole different situation. But he's not going to be able to frustrate him. In fact, Hector Garcia is going to be the one to get frustrated. Watch. You know how they say big things come in small packages. Like people, you know, look at the size and all that type of stuff. And now, mind you, he's not bigger than Mario Barrios. And I don't think he hits as hard as Mario Barrios. And this guy, he only has 10 knockouts. And I don't want to hear nobody saying, oh, you know, he's inexperienced. He started late. Oh, man, they fed him the Tank. Please don't say those type of things to try to discredit or take away from Javonte Davis' beautiful victory that's coming January 7th. Because it's coming. It's coming. But again, y'all let me know. I want to know what's on y'all minds. I want to know what y'all think. How do y'all see this fight playing out? Y'all think Tank gonna stop this guy? And if Tank do, I got Tank stopping him between 5 and 10. I got Tank stopping him between 5 and 10. Between 5 and 10, I got Tank stopping this guy. You know, if some of y'all predicting it happen sooner than it does, hey. But I'm telling y'all, please pay attention to the skill that Tank displays that leads up to the knockout. Because something has to play a role in that. Tank knows how to break down his opposition. He knows how to break down his opposition. Don't say that he don't. Because he does. Look at his, come on, man. Y'all can't tell me when he knocked out Santa Cruz. Come on, man. And I was in New York. I was in the building at the Barclays when he knocked out Rolly. Rolly was doing a stanky leg. He on the mat trying to get his... You got this man down like, you know, his eyes still squinting and twitching, and his leg got a mind of its own, still trying to move. Listen, Tank has bone-crushing, career-ending power. He does. A lot of people thought, like, Leo Santa Cruz was... It's like, man, he broke his leg, he this, that. I mean, come on, man. Come on. But, you know, like I said, let me know what y'all think. Please, drop the comments. Leave the comments in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all think. January 7th, Showtime pay-per-view, Javonte Davis, the one, versus Hector Garcia. How do y'all see this fight playing out?